Hello, everyone. Welcome to week 3 of MPA 545, Conflict Resolution and Labor Negotiation. My name is Greg Zarko, and this is my presentation. In Chapter 4 of our textbook, we discussed mediation, uh, and we looked into what mediation is, types of mediation goals, conditions necessary for mediation, and the core values or principles that make up a good mediator. So we get to page 77, and we come across a statement from Henry A. Landsberger, who believed that there were certain characteristics that a mediator could have that would um, make them inherently better for to have greater success as a mediator, and they were an appropriate sense of humor, the ability to act unobtrusively in conflict, persistence and patience, specific knowledge of the subject, to name a few. And when we looked at uh, his article was a report that that gave the results of a research project, and it pretty much was he was trying to determine whether these specific characteristics could be determined psychologically, um, and therefore find people who would have greater chance of success as mediators. An article that I found that had referenced Landsberger was one by Brookmeyer and Sistrunk, and it was written in 1980, The Effects of Perceived Ability and Impartiality of Mediators and Time Pressure on Negotiation. Um, so this article referenced Landsberger um, by stating that there is some association between intelligence and the mediator success. But it also did state that it was difficult to find consistency in unbiased measures. And ultimately, the article concluded that, amongst other conclusions, is that mediated groups were more likely to be better than non-mediated groups, but only when the mediator was perceived to be high in ability. And so this takes us to my final thing, to provide some insights on the information I located. I found all this very informative, um, and it made me reflect on the times that I have been an informal mediator. I think we all have at some point, whether it's out in the rec field or playing sports or um, between family members, and it doesn't have to be a big court case, but I think it's good to know that if there are certain things that you look forward to or that you can exhibit during a process where that's being mediated, maybe a key joke at a certain time or just a knowledge of the subject that is being had, I think that can lead to success, and I think we've all been there at one point or another. That does conclude my presentation for the week. Thank you very much for listening. I look forward to watching yours. Have a good weekend and God bless.